Hi everybody, this is once again audioCanada, and today we are reviewing the Knowledge Zenith KZ ZSE. They cost $8 from AliExpress, and not only is this probably the first review of this earphone, it is also my first review period. And my big idol is Tile from Inner Fidelity, and I'm more like Outer Fidelity or Out of Fidelity. And Tile always wears these nice Hawaii shirts, and so I guess you always have to have the right attire. So Tile gets his Hawaii shirts from Costco, he told me. I get mine from, Jesus, beer belly. Tommy Bahamas is a classic shirt for all the gentlemen, and let's just put that shirt on here, and so we go right into it. So today it is the KZ ZSE earphones, and these earphones are from the Knowledge Zenith company. They have been around, at least for us in the West, since about 2014-2015, and they're pumping out one model after another. And these earphones, these KZ ZSE, they're rather small, and well, maybe you can just see when you look here through the, you see now what they look like. But where's the camera? This is, I don't have a particular camera, I don't have a particular microphone, but this is the KZ ZSE, and so this $8 at AliExpress, and I got it from the Easy Earphone store from Miss Easy. And Miss Easy, if you see me here, if you want to send me some more stuff, which you didn't in this case, I paid $8 or $7 on sale, but if you want to send me some, I'm always open and I will review them for you. But anyway, so here are these earphones, and first of all, the packaging. They come in this classic KC box, so nothing really special, and they come in 3 size rubber tips, and these rubber tips are actually fairly good. Usually I throw the ones that come with the earphones out and use my own proprietary ones. I usually use a red one for the right hand side and a blue one for the left hand side. You get it, red equals right, R is R. And in this case you don't have to do that, because these earphones have a shape, so you can't really mix up the sides. They're very, and also you see that that on the cable already you have here a microphone on the right hand side, so they're always where right and where left is. So first of all, these earphones, they have an excellent fit. Now I don't hear anything, but they have a really good fit, and I use the largest of these rubber tips, so they are designed. The housings are made of in part clear plastic. They look really cool. You see some red stuff inside and some wires, so they really look very cool, very appealing. They feel very appealing, they feel well made, and they also sit very well in my ears. And I've got some really tricky fitting issues sometimes. They don't come with a container, but what you do is just use an old sunglasses or glasses container and put them in there. So no big deal, because they're only $8 US. Well, the cabling is the classic KC cable. You know, it's rubbery. It's just fine. You know, a Y splitter. It's got a one button control on the right hand side. Now, I do like one button controls because they work on all devices. They don't just work on Apple or Android devices. They work on every ecosystem, and therefore I really like them. And then it's got a 90 degree connector, which is actually also standard KC or Knowledge Zenith, and it's actually a very solid. It works very well on my iPhone 5S. Look, even got a big case, and some of them don't work, but this one works very well. So again, I summarize that they are really nicely designed, and they are well fitting. Now, what do they sound like? Well, I can tell you, I'm wondering whether they will be the next big hype on the internet, because they sound absolutely fabulous. They're $8 earphones, and you wouldn't even know that they're cheap. They don't feel cheap, they don't sound cheap. They have a very good imaging. I was just listening to a live album by Echo and the Bunnymen, and I was listening to Michel Jogt, and they're very lively, they have a very good punch. All this is really good. And they have a reasonably open and airy soundstage. That's something what you don't usually find at cheap headphones. And the dual driver, so they have a balanced armature and a hybrid blah blah driver, what I can't remember. You can read it on Chris's Kopfhörer Lounge. But usually these cheap dual driver earphones, they don't really sound that great, because the drivers don't work well together. And I would usually recommend leaving your hands off cheap dual driver earphones. It's just hype. You don't need that. I mean, the famous Sennheiser IE800 for $800, they have a single driver and they sound just fine. So you don't need a dual driver. This doesn't really do much for you. But in this case, they're just sounding fine. They're just great. So they've got a good sound stage. Listen to Anton Bruckner's Ninth Symphony. Very nice wide sound stage, lots of depth. The mids are slightly recessed, but you know, it's what you expect in this price range, and the treble is just fine. Nothing piercing, nothing harsh. Very pleasant sound right out of the box. I didn't apply any break-in. I don't think I need that. A burn-in, maybe 20 minutes, but that's about it. So yeah, these earphones, they really rock, and I really don't understand why people would spend 3 times as much for the KC ZS5, their flagship model, because I don't think they're any better. In fact, I don't like the ZS5 very much. I do like these. I find them very pleasant. I walked for an hour with them. They didn't fall out of my ears, which is also something unusual for earphones without ear hooks. I'm highly impressed what KC rolled out, and it seems that these Chinese manufacturers, they're improving and improving at a very fast rate. So really, I can highly recommend to get a pair of these. You can't really go wrong. They cost $8, including shipping. And Miss Easy, again, if you hear me, you know, send me some if you want to. But of course, I'm bribable. Everybody can be bribed. And yeah, that's it. I hope that we will see some written reviews very soon on my favorite website or review site, audiobudget.com, and the other favorite is Chris's Kopfhörer Lounge. And well, folks, I guess see you soon. I just have to go to the airport and pick somebody up, and therefore I have to find my pants now. Put my pants on, and see you next time.